Good afternoon, I'm Paul Marchenko. This is Say News. Our top story. In Afghanistan, a suicide bomber killed 14 Nepalese security guards who were on their way to work at the Canadian Embassy in Kabul today. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau denounced the attack, calling it appalling and cowardly. Both the Taliban and ISIS have claimed responsibility, but ISIS was quick to identify Irfanullah Ahmed as the suicide bomber and detailed how the attack was carried out. Less than 3 hours later, a second Taliban bombing killed an Afghan civilian and wounded 5 people, including a provincial council member who authorities say was intended target of the attack. Hours later, a bomb planted in a motorbike killed at least 8 civilians and wounded dozens more in a crowded market in Badakhshan, south of Kabul. Afghani President Ashraf Ghani issued a statement calling the attackers terrorists who only want to cause fear. This follows a weekend of fierce clashes in Iraq after a televised address by Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi, who declared the city of Fallujah liberated from the grips of ISIS militants. On Saturday, 50 Iraqi military members and government officials were killed by ISIS forces. Dozens of ISIS members were also killed in the attacks. The first weekend of summer was a hazardous one for GTA commuters. This morning, a pedestrian was struck and killed by a GO train west of Exhibition Station. The accident occurred at 6:30 a.m. and caused major delays and canceled trains during rush hour. Yesterday morning, a 41-year-old male motorcyclist died after colliding with Peel Regional Police officer. The Special Investigators Unit was called in and is investigating. Also yesterday morning, a man was struck by a TTC bus at the intersection of Yonge and Elm Street. The man suffered serious injuries and was rushed to the hospital by paramedics. It's officially the first day of summer and it's going to be a hot one in Toronto. So hot and humid, in fact, that the city's medical officer of health has issued an extreme heat alert throughout the GTA. Cooling centers are open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. throughout the city. The public is advised to drink plenty of fluids and cool down at air-conditioned places like libraries, shopping malls, and community centers. We have Elena with weather to tell us more. How is the forecast shaping up, Elena?
Well, Paul, just letting you know, it's a scorcher out there. Welcome to the longest day of the year. But we're not burning up all across the country the way the jet stream is sitting. A lot of the country is getting cold air from the north, causing cooler temperatures from BC straight over to Manitoba. The East Coast is having some more seasonal temperatures. Now let's take a look at outside. And as we can see, it is sunny and the skies are blue. Oh, it's phenomenal, but just stay inside because it's a little hot out there. Look at all those people walking, enjoying the warm weather. Get it, kid? Get it. Okay, so getting a little closer to home, Ontario has hot temperatures reaching to the mid-30s. Sault Ste. Marie is our lowest high, sitting at 20 degrees, and the highest is right here at home. There is a cold front approaching, and all of southern Ontario is facing risks of scattered showers and strong thunderstorms in the afternoon, which should bring cooler temperatures tonight. In Toronto, precipitation should start mid-afternoon, so about now-ish. Today's high is 33, feeling like 39. That being said, Toronto's under extreme heat warning, like Paul said, so stay cool today. Tonight should also cool down to about 15 degrees, and as we look forward to the next few days, they are sun-filled and feeling more seasonal. This should be a nice break with the weekend, until the weekend gets, super hot and the heat is in full force. Speaking of full force, sports fans are still on a high following the NBA championships. Jordan?
The Cleveland Cavaliers made history last night, winning the NBA Finals 93-89 and dominating over last year's winners, the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James and Steph Curry were gearing up for the game. In the opening quarter, Smith fired it to James and he smashes it. Curry answers back with a triple shot from the corner, making it 5-3 for Golden State. Second quarter, just under 4 minutes. Green with an open shot. Here we go, and he kills it. In the third quarter, James passes it to Smith, and he slams it in there, giving him 3 points. Now the Cavs are trailing by 2. Iguodala passes to Curry, and he puts it away. Look at that. Swish. Fourth quarter, possibly the play of the game. Iguodala with the layup, but he gets shut down by LeBron James. And as the clock winds down, the Cavs claim the first major sports championship for Cleveland since 1964. They've also become the first team in NBA history to win an NBA title after being down from a 3-1 deficit. And in a unanimous vote, LeBron James was named the MVP of the finals after scoring 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. The Baltimore Orioles beat the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday at Camden Yards. Bottom of the first, Matt Wieters smashes it to the center, and that ball is out of there. Second inning, Orioles up by 3. Troy Tulowitzki hammers it deep left into the crowd. Look at that go, 3-2. Devin Travis up to bat, and he hits his 3rd home run of the year, putting Toronto in the lead. Bottom 7, baseball's home run leader, Jonathan Scope, crushes it into the stand for a stellar home run, putting the score at 11-6. 2 batters later, J.J. Hardy sends the ball left, but Michael Saunders tracks it to the wall, where he leaps up for an incredible catch. Unfortunately, it couldn't keep the Jays alive. Orioles take the game 11-6. The Jays take on the Arizona Diamondbacks Tuesday at the Rogers Center. An exciting way to cap off Father's Day for Wayne Gretzky's future son-in-law. Dustin Johnson took home his first major title at the 2016 U.S. Open on Sunday. At the 5th hole in the final round, here we go, 5th hole, final round, Johnson trails by 2. He missed the birdie, and as he attempted to make par, the ball moves. Barely, but it moves. Officials would review if he'd be penalized or not. Top of the leaderboard, Shane Lowry vying for his first major title, but just short of the green, making the bogey, leading by 1. At the 9th hole, Johnson chips it out. Here we go. We can see he's chipping out of the bunker for a chance at the birdie. He makes the putt and ties Lowry for the lead. Johnson did end up taking a penalty for nudging the ball on the 5th hole, but by the 18th, he's leading by 3. He makes a beautiful drive down the line to clinch the first major victory of his career with an overall score of 4 under. Delighted are his family, fiancée Paulina Gretzky, and son Tatum. Out with the new and in with the old, George Strombolopoulos could be replaced by the man he replaced as host of Hockey Night in Canada. Ron MacLean is expected to return to the show's #1 seat just 2 seasons after Strombo was hired. Milos Raonic was served defeat in the Queen's Club final by Andy Murray. Raonic congratulated Murray on his 5th time winning the tournament and hopes for a rematch soon. In Euro Cup news, on Sunday, Albania beat Romania 1-0, and France tied with Switzerland. Tonight, England faces Slovakia, and Russia takes on Wales. That's it for sports, but athletes weren't the only ones winning over the weekend. Here's Lynn with your entertainment news.
Last night, Much Music turned its headquarters into a giant block party for the iHeartRadio Much Music Video Awards. Pop music's biggest names arrived in style in their flashiest cars. American supermodel Gigi Hadid hosted the energetic celebration. Our hometown hip-hop star Drake dominated the MMVAs with 5 wins despite being a no-show. Other winners included Shawn Mendes, Majid Jordan, The Weeknd, and Nick Jonas. Some notable guests included Pretty Little Liars star Shay Mitchell, rock band Headley, singer Carly Rae Jepsen, and YouTube stars Lily Singh and Just Rain. From scalpers to expensive service fees, you might be tired of all the price gouging just to see your favorite artists, but check your Ticketmaster account. As a result of a $400 million class action settlement, Ticketmaster is offering free ticket vouchers and discounts to those who purchased tickets from them between 1999 to 2013. The lawsuit, Schlesinger versus Ticketmaster, targeted the company's high-priced processing fees. It was filed in 2003, back when Ticketmaster was owned by Interactive Corporation. About 15 million customers will be compensated. This weekend, we saw the release of the highly anticipated sequel, Finding Dory, who lost her family but found her way to the #1 spot, pulling almost $140 million. The film broke records in both the US and Canada for the highest grossing animated feature during opening weekend. The espionage comedy Central Intelligence came in second, grossing some $34 million. Another sequel that gained success was The Conjuring 2, which came in third at the box office, earning $15.5 million. The film moved up 13 spots in their second week since release. On Twitter, memories of the Star Trek actor Anton Yelchin are trending. The 27-year-old rising star was killed in a freak accident yesterday. Security footage showed the actor being pinned between his Jeep and brick mailbox pillar in his driveway. Celebrities such as Bryce Dallas Howard, Zoe Saldana, LeVar Burton, and Anna Kendrick are some of the many mourning the actor on Twitter. World Refugee Day is also trending. The UN marks this day to honor and raise awareness to those forced to flee their homes. This year, Canada has accepted more than 27,000 refugees from Syria as of June 8th. That's a wrap for what's trending in entertainment. Back to Paul at the news desk.
Thanks. That's this edition of Say News. On behalf of the entire Say News team, I'm Paul Marchenko. Thanks for watching.